Hi, I'm Yuxi Gu. I'm going to present the result of assessment tool for Textile Contemporary Studio. The first part is client. The client I choose is the Blue Ribbon Ocean Conservation Association. The Marine Conservation Society was registered in Sanya, China. Is a marine conservation of China for public welfare social group, committed to the marine conservation policy and education. Location: my project is located in Sanya, the headquarters of BROCA. My installation can be placed on the beach for passing-by to appreciate and the wellness of the tourists and the beach and marine protection. I find some textile installation by artists, which gave me a lot of inspiration. The artists use clothes to represent the texture of the ocean. Hannah's work, I can feel from her work the shape of ocean wave, the tension of clothes, and the visually startling tension of sculpture. I also researched indigo dyeing is an ancient printing and dyeing process. The bluegrass is fermented in a dyeing vat to make indigo and then used for dyeing clothes. Since this process needs to ferment the leaves, which is difficult, I decided buying some indigo dyeing to use in my work. My inspiration comes from protection of the marine environment, so I put the concept board some ocean with texture, ocean and coastal garbage, installation work about the ocean by artists, and some picture of model ocean texture made with different fabrics and in different way. This picture gave me a lot of inspiration for my theme of the protecting in the ocean. This is my concept statement. My work I call is the silence word. As people pursue as pursuits in a particular field, catching them for view, turning them into commodities for trade, or cooking novel foods, the fate of married life is married by fate. The silence word are never listened to before the actual harm is returned to land, and the last harm will be eaten by humans themselves. This blue like the core of the deep ocean with a mission. The ocean is everyone's ocean. This is experiments part. First, I did some dyeing experiments with morning gallery, and it come out blue. This is the result of nature dyeing. As you can see, cotton fibers are easy to color. Then I did some fabrics experiments, and I choose silk and cotton, a few strips of fibers and line up and sewed to create random lines of fibers and the silk. And I tried to make the fabric line up like an ocean wave. I did indigo dyeing research early, so I used indigo dyeing on this clothing I made. I bought indigo dye, add indigo dye fixed agent oxidizer, and prepared it for half an hour, then soaked and dyed the clothes for 10 minutes. Remove and wash the floating color. Repeat twice to get light blue clothes. The design concept for my installation art is to make 3 waves in different shape. In my work, I explore the possibility of lace production by weaving and sewing methods such as thread cloth and indigo dyeing technology to give the clothes blue color. In addition, I also add the method of recycling discard plastic to make the skeleton of the installation. The overall shape of the installation is to emulate the shape of ocean wave. This soft wave made of colors speaks the voice of the sea in silence words. This is lace experience. Weaving lace with blue and white thread. This weaving method produces a shape that hangs in rotose shape, and the blue and white texture is rotose strips. These 2 kinds of lace are based on my design concept, and I choose lace fabrics. The discarded plastic bottle and piece will turn into nature shape after being heated by a hot fan. I use the plastic piece to make the skeleton of the work to support the shape of the cloth. Most plastics are undegradable material. Because of the pollution of plastics to the ocean, I use plastic plate the material in this work to warm the harm of plastics to marine biology environment. In addition, the fabrics used in this work are degradable and sustainable material. This is the process of making 3 waves. The first wave I made with silk and plastic skeleton and lace, while the second wave used blue wire as the skeleton to support the cloth I made with lace in embellish. Wave 3 is made of woven lace cloth placed on a plastic skeleton. The assembly of cloth installation is to combine the piece of 3 waves together to form 3 cloth waves with different layers and textures. The soft power of the wave can be seen in the fabrics, and the signals of the sea can be read in the artificial wave made of various materials. My installation will be placed on the beach of Sanya, put into a certain size container for peasants by the seaside to watch, to awaken people's attention to the problem of marine garbage and the awareness of ocean protection. That's all. Thank you for listening.